Hi, welcome. It's been evident in the last few days that speculation on what these planets are has taken a drastic left turn into the land of Delulu. And there are some of these influencers and streamers who only wish to revive that which is now lost forever. It is my understanding by the principles of deductive reasoning that FDev is shooting on growing the player base. Today I just logged into one of my accounts, into Steam Powered, and just noticed a price change for Elite Dangerous. They are selling it again at a lower rate. Not for $2.50, but half price. And it's my understanding when a company does this that they want to grow the player base. They want to get new players. Now, new players are not going to have the same understanding of combat as a person like Mechan. Mechan is a pro, he's a legend. Hats off to his abilities to fight Thargoids in RVs and kitchen sinks. He can take on a Thargoid with a Sidewinder. But a new player will not. And if FDev decides to introduce Thargoids again and create something that will be too difficult or too hard to actually implement because they have to chase across the galaxy to get all the damn things that they need to get these ships ready for a Thargoid war, then they're going to lose that player base they established. And it's obvious that they want to go towards exploration. Distant World is coming up soon. It is a massive event. They are launching a Caspian Explorer, and listen to the word Explorer. Explorer, not Interceptor, not Vindicator, not Fighter, Explorer. It is an exploration ship. With the launch of Distant World 3, it is my opinion that they are ramping up for the next level of planetary exploration. Heavier atmospheres, heavier gravities. So when landing on said atmosphere and gravities, they will probably end up trying to mimic the current day landing that we have on Earth. And as we've watched SpaceX re-enter many, many times, there's a need for a heat shield. There's hexagonal shaped patterns on rockets of these paddings that help protect from re-entry. Now, they're going to need a special material to put on this Caspian Explorer because what FDev wants to do is make it an exclusive exploration ship that you have to buy at first, and you have to do the run through to get this shielding to be able to land on planetary bodies that need this shielding. It is obvious that this plant shows up in the game when just before Distant Worlds 3, just before this Caspian Explorer pops up. So they are going to try their damnedest in the first quarter, because one of the things that you guys don't think about that I do is profits. They are looking to make money. They want to make money. The first quarter needs to be a stellar quarter for Elite Dangerous. They want to make money off this game. So what's the first thing they're doing? Operations. They're making it into a raid type of gameplay in operations, which most players are used to. Playing in groups, going and shooting up a storm in some location. We're going to get that. They're making exploration closer to other games. Heat shielding, going on planets that has more biologicals. Now, here's something you guys did not notice and no one mentioned. One of the biggest problems with the Cobra operating system, the Cobra game engine, is collision, the closeness, the proximity of things that are put into game. Different things, different plants. Most of the plants have a proximity, a larger proximity between each other. Most of them. If you look at these spire sites, because that's what Mechan is calling them, if you look at these trees, right below them, there's a group of plants. They're in very, very, very close proximity to one another. Actually, they're underneath, directly underneath the plant, in the middle of it all. So the plant is there, and then there's other exobiology right next to it. So they've seemed to have solved the problem of proximity. I don't think they're going to have a problem putting 3 or 4 dozen plants together in group on a planet. So yes, my opinion is that we're going to Planet 2.0, as Mechan puts it. That they're focusing on exploration, they're focusing on long-range exploration, that the new ship will have an actual jump range that beats everything and might even beat our fleet carriers. So let's see what happens, because I don't think it's going to be another Thargoid war or another aggressive species. But I actually do think that we're going to planetary exploration and maybe even planetary colonization of Earth-like worlds. That's my opinion. And that would be in line with the new player base they're trying to establish. Get them involved in the game where they're doing things that actually are not really crazy, like fighting a Hydra with a Sidewinder. So this is going to be, I believe, that direction. They're going to do exploration, do more ships and more things for exploration, so that we can get new players. And just as so currently right now, they lowered the price again, so people can buy this game at a lower rate. And this is my opinion of what they're doing. That's the direction they want to go. The player base they have is great, wonderful, but they need more people. If they're going to launch a DLC of Earth 2.0 or Planetary 2.0, they need to have people that can pay for it. As for colonization, it is my thought that instead of actually nerfing our constructions, which had a detriment to a lot of players, including myself, what they should have done is buffed the ones that they constructed, making them better, instead of lowering our construction to the ones they made. But no one thinks that way. It's obvious that FDev lacks thought patterns or any kind of sensitivity towards the player base that have been working thousands and thousands of hours to build these colonies that we've built. For rebalancing that they think they did, they might have lost dozens and maybe hundreds of players that really did not want the nerf to happen. So this in mind, let's take a little trip, and after this, 07 Commanders. After all, Elite Dangerous has always been about space sim, space travel. Even though we had 2 Thargoid wars, and we still have Thargoid menace, it's my belief that space exploration is the direction that they're going to go through in 2026. I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you folks in the game. 07 Commanders, you have a great day.